Hey everyone, if you're a full-time artist or thinking about becoming one, you know how difficult it can be to juggle your clients, your workflow, and your personal life. And today I'm going to share with you how exactly I organize my time as a full-time solo tattoo artist, and I'll give you my tips and tricks on how to run your art business more smoothly. So stick around if you'd like to see my tools and my methods on how I do this. So I guess the first thing is kind of setting some sort of boundary between work and personal life. What it really boils down to is like a mutual respect. And the first tool that it's simple, but the first tool that I've found really helps me do this is my consultation form. I use Jotform, which is an online service, and I think you can have 5 forms for free. I don't mind when people send me a DM if they're asking about Flash or inquiring about things, but that is not how I want to book them, especially for custom work. This is, again, my personal findings. If you let people slide into your DMs, you're more likely to see them slide out of your DMs and ghost you. It would be ridiculous to expect somebody to be like chasing bunnies through DMs. Like, that is not necessarily an efficient way to follow through with a business process. And I kind of think of it as like, this is a business. Like, I do have like this super fun job that feels like a fantasy. But the reality is it is a job, and it is how I pay my bills, and it is how I kind of support myself and my family, right? So I take it very seriously, which means that I take your tattoo very seriously, and I take your time very seriously. So respecting the boundaries and work-life balance, if I spent all my time chasing people all over Instagram and through DMs, and they're not replying to me, it's just not going to be like I can't maintain that long term. So if somebody has a question for me and they want to kind of move forward, my first kind of professional point of contact is to direct them to the link to my Jotform. If they can't take the time to do like 1 minute of like simple fill in the blanks for a consultation form, then we're not going to work well together. So that's kind of my first boundary, is I need you to give me all the information that I need so I can set you up a file and we can proceed nice and smooth. It doesn't really matter if you're just starting out or if you're wanting to refresh how you do your business. Boundaries and processes are kind of key, and I find for myself they're like always evolving. If I have a problem that comes up once, I kind of make note of it and go, is that a one-time thing, or is it becoming a repeat problem? It's causing me like stress, then I need to change my policies or change my processes so that it's clear for clients and for myself how this is going to go. In regards to clients booking over DMs, again, if it's somebody new to me, I'm always going to direct them to my consultation form. I do have some longtime clients that book via DM. However, the thing with that is that I've worked with them for a very long time, and we have a rapport. We've built a sense of trust. They know how I work. I understand how they work. And we've gotten to that point where I trust them that they're going to show up and follow through, because I'm going to show up and follow through. So point number 2 would be how I schedule clients and prioritize my workflow. And the tool that I use for this, I guess specifically, would be confirmations. Generalized would be pre-written messages that I can copy and paste into my emails or my messages to people. So I have 6 auto replies that I will copy and paste into my messages back with my clients. 2 confirmation, 1 for consultation, 1 for actual tattoo appointment, 1 is a submission request, and then I also have an aftercare link, and I also have a consultation time booked. So once the Jotform comes in and they tell me their preferences for times, like a big mistake that I see artists make is they're not sending confirmation emails to their clients the day before. You are not making money if your clients don't show up. And you think, okay, well, you've paid a deposit. If you're taking deposits, you've paid a deposit. Like I told them the date in the consultation, like they're gonna show up. people's lives are busy. Think about how busy your life is. I'm busy. I would prefer to have the security in my mind that I've done everything within my power to make my client's life easier and therefore my life easier by just giving a reminder of their appointment the next day. Okay, now this one is so important. This method is so important. I cannot stress it enough. This absolutely falls into how I prioritize, how I schedule. Listen, do not open a message unless you are fully prepared to follow it through and complete it and finish it. So that means that when you receive a DM or an email from a client, I do not open it and look at it with my eyes until I have my schedule in front of me and I have like a minute to breathe. And that's the thing. This takes a minute of your time. It is bare minimum to answer your clients and respond to them. We are trying to build a rapport. We're trying to build trust. It takes 1 minute. So if I receive an email, if I receive a message, I don't open it unless I have my schedule and I'm going to give them a thorough, thoughtful, immediate response. If you are opening messages, they will get lost. You will forget about them. You are busy. Everybody's busy. So make sure you're going to follow through all the way. The third point would be, I guess, time blocking yourself for artistic and admin work. And my tool for this is my habit tracker, which is a brand new thing that I introduced into my life at the end of 2024. And this thing has brought me much relief. Okay, I love this thing. So this is my habit tracker. I got it from Amazon and it's so perfect because it tells me everything I need to know. So I just do like rough notes on, in black is the actual appointments that are happening. So C means consultation. And then I have the designs that are coming up. And rough and refine means that I am drawing that day. So I'm roughing out clients' designs and I'm refining them. And again, I kind of have goals on how many days a week I'd like to be doing that, which kind of depends on my workload. And then side quests, like I'm an artistic type. There's lots of things I want to do. Okay, so this time blocking thing, I just started doing this and it's done a really good job for me to feel like I'm not absolutely chained to, I guess, client work. So by listing it out every week, because again, your schedule can change a little bit. Sometimes clients need to move their appointment, something comes up. Sometimes somebody messages me and I go, oh, I can fit you in for that script piece or something really small. So my schedule will kind of shift a little bit and update. So I want to make sure that I am consecutively once a week checking what's coming up, order of go, and I can correctly prioritize and rough and refine drawings, because with that I can immediately see my own personal goals that I would like to tend to, any to-do lists outside of tattooing and work, and then again upcoming workflow. And like you can see on this, like this week I was able to like check off a whole bunch of stuff that I was able to refine these. Some of these are like going into 3 weeks from now that I'm like ahead on because I was able to time block them so well. And for instance, today my client called in sick, which is why I'm able to make this video today. So I'm going to work on side quests, which is really important to me. And I'm also going to be able to spend more time rough and refining drawings so that I'm even further ahead in my schedule. The further you can kind of get ahead and time block that stuff, the more time you'll have for family, personal life, relaxing, not drawing at all, because we know that burnout is real. So some days I'll just like not do stuff. And part of that is because I've gotten so far ahead in weeks before. Please get one of these. It is, and just fill it out every Sunday or every Monday before you start your week. I'll put, I just checked on Amazon and they don't have this exact one, but they do have similar ones. So I'll like, I guess, link it in the description and you can see, because this made me feel so good about my time and my schedule and what's available to me, because I felt for a long time that like life was just slipping away on me and that I didn't have the option to do other things or have downtime. And I guess the last point of this is that implementing all these things is really going to help you build a sustainable client base. Why? Because you're reliable. People trust you. You're warm, you're inviting, and you do what you say you're going to do on time. We all know artists who are like not at the shop when their clients are arriving. They're drawing 5 minutes beforehand. That would stress me out so bad. So it's like they're trying to draw their design before their clients showed up. Their clients are showing up. They're not even in the shop. They're not doing confirmations. So they've arrived at the shop waiting for their consultation to arrive, and the consult's not coming because they didn't take 30 seconds out of their day the day before to send a quick email. So again, if you take it seriously and you come at it with like a positive, proactive mindset, you're going to come out on top because you're being reliable for people. And it's, again, that mutual respect thing. So again, just to recap, the 3 tools that I find to be most valuable for me is my Jot form, consultation form, which is a link that clients can click and it's very easy. My all of my pre-made copy paste replies, there's 6 of them. And the last one is this habit tracker that I purchased on Amazon. And the top 3 habits that I've found help me run my business more efficiently is 1, do not open messages unless you're going to deal with them. Yes, with email, you can flag a message, but it's better to be in the habit of opening it and dealing with it right there and then. The second thing is do weekly check-ins with yourself. Again, that is why I bought that habit tracker. And for a $20 investment, and it's lasted me a long time, that has saved me so much stress and saved myself so much energy knowing what is coming up in the future. And another little tip that I find really works, because I like processes, do the same thing every time. Again, like every morning I get up and I drink my tea and my coffee and I respond to emails. There is something like safe and secure that comes with consistency and doing the same thing every time. Another thing that I kind of relate it to is like when I'm doing my tattoo setup, like I set up my tray the same way every time. There's lots of things that I do the same way every time because that comfortability can also give you an autopilot where you can think about it less because it's not stressful because you've done it the same way 10,000 times. So if you add that into your processes where it is just kind of like an algorithm that you do the same every time, it's not stressful. You're just getting it done. So that's a little look at how I stay organized as a full-time artist. If you're a creative entrepreneur or a tattoo artist like me, using the right tools, setting boundaries, and having clear processes are the key to running a successful business. If you found any of these tips helpful, make sure to like this video and subscribe. If you have any processes or tips that you do to help things run smoothly for you, let me know in the comment section because I'd love to hear them. And we'll see you next time. Bye.